regular ass thing that's hard to sing. Maybe that's why I go to a party and disassociate the whole time. Maybe that's why I talk to myself all the time. That's why I go out into a public place, trying to hide my face. It's not 'cause I'm ashamed. No, I'm not ashamed. But I know that I'm not the same as everyone else. And I know that it'll be a problem eventually for somebody. So I try to keep to myself. was so dumb. That was like the dumbest joke. That's not a joke. That's a Catholic Orthodox joke. Okay. That's an Anglican joke. I guess it could be a Protestant joke. Maybe. We'll accept some Protestants. I'm kidding. I don't give a fuck. A lot of people take that shit way too seriously. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it is serious, but I don't think less of people because they're not me. Okay? I don't think less of people because they don't have my experience and they're not doing things that I do. Like, people have their own experience and they draw their own conclusions based off of their experience. And I have to remember this, especially when I disagree with people, especially when I see people on a really terrible path. I have to remember this, that they are having a different experience. And I also have to remember that this world is a piss poor place and is constantly thwarting people in every possible way. And most people just aren't very strong, you know? And that's no fault of their own. A lot of the time, well, sometimes it is, but I would say most of the time it's because of the world, or it's because of shitty parenting, it's because of bad education, and definitely because of habits. And unfortunately, you don't have enough people questioning the habits of a society. You don't have enough people that are really questioning anything. They question 5 things and they think they deserve a fucking prize for that shit. You know? They really do. I mean, I guess they get some kind of prize because they get like a tweet retweeted. So yay! There's that. But aside from that, what are you getting? You should just be grateful that you know whatever you know. You should be grateful that you learned whatever you learned. You should be grateful that you've come however far you've come. And you should turn to the one that got you thus far. And you should ask him to guide you even more.